Hey guys, it's me, EODGamer here, and I have been waiting a really long time to officially get drip marketing for Yanagi. This is one of the characters I was super interested in to actually get official information of what is her type, what is her class as well. It seems that she's going to be an electric anomaly character, and usually how Hoiverse does their drip marketing, the first one tends to be in the first part of the version patch. So in this case, we will have Caesar into a Bernice and then straight away into a Yanagi. So you have to be making a choice between like a fire and electric anomaly character. My recommendations, knowing this like back-to-back lineup, my recommendation is when Bernice drops, don't rush into Bernice. Wait for the live stream so that you're able to officially figure out the official kit of Yanagi, or maybe even confirm whether Yanagi is going to be the first half or second half. That's the benefit of second half banners. So that's my recommendation for those of you who are like liking both characters a bit neutrally, and I'm sure quite a number of you like Yanagi as well as Bernice, especially anomaly lovers or maybe like characters who like their design and stuff. So great character, I think she's super solid. Electric Anomaly is super interesting because, as we mentioned in our Rena video previously, she is likely going to benefit quite a bit in Rena-based teams. So any of you who have Rena and haven't like used her at all, I highly recommend you check out the Rena video that we talked about. This is what we were waiting for, and also an electric DPS. Maybe tomorrow we will get electric DPS. Maybe Miyabi is also coming up. Who knows? But now at this point, for any of you who like guarantee you want to like get Yanagi, I want to teach you like how to actually build her. What am I planning to pre-farm in advance, especially waiting for Yanagi if you want like just straight away first day play her. So I'm going to go ahead and right now and like go into the game engine real quick. We are of course using the official live server in 1.1. Currently it's like Jane patch, so we don't have the new sets, but what I'll be looking for in terms of the set piece probably will be a 4-piece of the new set, the one that is coming out, because I was like wondering why does that buff electric damage and fire damage when it's just Bernice, right? Now it makes a lot of sense. That new set can also be used for Yanagi, and I likely will be farming a 4-piece for Yanagi for the electric set. Otherwise, the last two probably are going for an electric damage bonus. It's just like pretty straightforward, that electric anomaly going for electric damage bonus. This is like very, very easy to farm as well. So that is my intention right now. If I feel that I want like more shock damage, maybe I might go for a 2-piece Freedom Blues with the 4-piece new set. But I do not think so. I do not think that's as attractive. I'll likely go for a 2-piece Thunder Metal with the 2-piece, the 4-piece of the new set. So what am I going for my main stats here? For position number 6, I think the choice would be, do you want to go for energy regen if she needs uptime, anomaly mastery if you want to boost it higher, or do you want to go for attack percentage for more damage on the character? Usually, for most anomaly characters, I think people will go for energy regen or anomaly mastery. Attack percentage is you are like maybe a bit of a hybrid in between them. I probably am just going to farm a generic energy regen first, because energy regen is like regardless of what, and a lot of the anomaly characters actually do have quite a lot of anomaly mastery gain in their kit already. So a little bit of extra gain, especially if she has like insane application, you might not even hit the cooldowns of shock timer, but we will see how that goes. If she's an on-field DPS, likely maybe energy regen or attack percentage might be even better. But this is probably the only one that is the hardest to choose between which 3 of them. My take is I likely will put anomaly mastery, energy regen as first priority. This is what I'll like pre-farm. So if you are like now in 1.1, just find a good like Thunder Metal, probably like good enough, and then you can just farm the new set when it comes out. You don't have to worry about that. For orientation here, for the position number 5, I will be personally going for electric damage bonus, but I do see some case where people want to go for like pen ratio instead, especially since you can work okay with both, but electric damage bonus I think is likely going to outperform. Once we have her, we will definitely do more testing on the channel, so you can stay tuned for that, for more official one. This is just like a super long in advance, right? Just a big picture overview. Since we know like nothing about her kit, no unofficial content, it's just based on like logic and comparing with other characters in the game. For tuning calibrate, for this like slot number 4, I likely am going for anomaly proficiency. It just makes a lot of sense that you want more damage coming from your anomaly procs from your anomaly character. So this one is like quite straightforward. Anomaly proficiency is what I'll go for here. In terms of the gear that we have, in terms of the W engines available, again, this is coming from the version 1.1 server as well. We haven't gotten like the new ones. I don't think we have like too many new gear anyway. So let me just go ahead into the gadget store with my favorite NPC here. And if you're finding value in this video so far, do give us a like and subscribe for more such future content. I thought it would just be nice like share with you guys in advance what am I thinking of, what am I like planning to pre-farm, so you guys can also like get more advanced information for those of you who really love this particular character too. So for anomaly characters, you are very blessed with a very good Rainforest Gourmet, a free-to-play gear over here. It gives you very sufficient anomaly proficiency in the advanced stats over here, and these other effects is like nice, but like not super critical as the advanced stats here. Free-to-play, this will probably be what I will be generally slapping on if I had a choice. The other ones, like for example, Electro Lip Gloss is decent as well if you have it, but it's gacha still. Roaring Right gives you attack percentage, so unless you are like more DPSC in nature, you probably won't find too much value in Roaring Right yet. Sharpened Stinger is also great. This is very strong for a physical damage dealer, but it gives you a lot of base stats. It gives you a lot of anomaly proficiency too. It is still a limited gacha Jane's signature, so it is quite expensive. Fusion Compiler, we have to see whether she uses pen ratio, but probability wise it doesn't look too enticing. We have to wait for more information as well. So for now, I think that Rainforest Gourmet, Electro Lip Gloss likely will be the two of my top picks for gear that I will go in with Yanagi. For team composition wise, for those of you who are planning to build teams for her real quick, we will of course have more information out on the channel once the official live stream is out. But just for any of you who are preparing in advance, I think one comp that you could go for is of course Jane. For any of you Jane havers, you can put like Jane, you can put Yanagi, Bernice, so like a triple anomaly team. That would be super fun. All different elements, damn expensive too though. Otherwise, you can replace Jane with, for example, the likes of Piper with a Yanagi off field as well, and then your last slot maybe you can run like some other, like either anomaly character in the last slot, or perhaps you can run even a character like Seth. Seth is going to be really strong for anomaly based teams because of his buffing amount that he gives to the character that has the shield. At the same time, he provides some sort of sustain and is a decent hybrid of stun. Upgrade of Seth is Caesar. Caesar will offer you a lot of value too. So those of you who are planning to run like a defensive unit in 1.2, you're pulling Caesar, you can likely pick up Caesar and slap her in. You can run same like Piper in the main DPS, the first slot, and second slot, yeah, Yanagi and stuff. Or a team of like Even, for example, is maybe a stun in the last slot like Ting Yi, because a lot of people are finding quite good value in running, like for example, a Jane running into a second slot like a support or another anomaly character. But having a stunner character is also pretty decent as of time of recording in 1.1. It is interesting because she at least gives a lot of damage bonus. But for those of you who do not have Ting Yi, you're likely much better off running like Anomaly or Caesar Seth in the last slot instead, because you don't get as much value from like running Anbin Namara just from that stun. Ting Yi does increase the amount of damage that the enemies take. That's what makes her like quite interesting as well. The question then will become like, the last one that I was thinking of is like Grace. Do you want to put Yanagi and Grace in the same team? Probably not really at this point. I don't really think like double Anomaly of the same element is too enticing. My personal take. The one that is very interesting is Rina, and that is because she has this ability here where she increases the duration of shock when you have another character of the same attribute, which Yanagi is. At the same time, you increase the damage dealt of your team's electric damage when there are shock enemies on the field. So it's really, really interesting. At the same time, you get the massive pen ratio. So she is a very strong buffer for Yanagi, and I will be very interested in Rina for her. If you haven't seen our other video on Rina, why I think she's a rising star, I highly recommend you check it out. Check out this Rina clip, which I think you might find super, super interesting as well. And check it out why I think she's a rising star. See you in the next video.